Hey guys, Drew22 here, and welcome to Heat. And this program is brought to you by MuchGames.ca, and well, we have a first-time matchup between Fox McCloud and Chris Jericho. Now, the Chris Jericho that you guys have been watching, especially those who just joining us, the Chris Jericho that you see in front of you is actually the Chris Jericho of today, whereas the Chris Jericho that you have been seeing lately was the Chris Jericho of 1999. So, yeah, just to clarify. But anyways, we'll find out whether this Chris Jericho can defeat Fox McCloud. So with that said, let's begin. Alright, we're off. A backbreaker onto Fox McCloud to begin the matchup. But yeah, those of you that have been watching my videos recently, that have been watching the Chris Jericho of 1999, well, here's a look at Chris Jericho of today. And the biggest difference between Chris Jericho now as opposed to then was that Chris Jericho relied heavily on high-flying tactics, whereas this Chris Jericho relies heavily on experience based on that of his career. So he's not going to use a lot of high-flying tactics. He's just going to straight-up mat wrestle you, and he'll fight you if he has to. So for Fox McCloud, he's going to have to use his speed against Jericho, because one thing he cannot do is try to out-wrestle him. That's not going to work. I mean, as it is, Chris Jericho, he knows a lot of moves. So there's nothing that you can do that can surprise him. But a head scissors takedown on a Chris Jericho by Fox McCloud. So as far as Fox McCloud is concerned, he just recently completed he finally settled his feud with Mr. McMahon once and for all, so he can finally move on as far as that is concerned. And an arm breaker right to Fox McCloud. Whipped into the corner is Fox McCloud. Uh-oh, what's Chris Jericho gonna set him up for? Oh my god, a back superplex from off the top rope. Kick out by Fox McCloud. But that'll definitely take the wind right out of you. So as far as Fox McCloud has got to be concerned, he's got to be very careful. But he also has to be able to withstand the storm, so to speak, against Chris Jericho. Because Chris Jericho is going to bring everything he has at you. So I'm not worried too much about Chris Jericho, because at this point in his career, he knows what he has to do. So I'm not too worried about Chris Jericho. As for Fox McCloud, you know, he's got to quicken the pace. He's got to make Jericho tired, if not put him in a situation where he can put him away. And a Hurricane Rana will do just the thing against Chris Jericho. Although Chris Jericho counters with a Dragon Screw onto Fox McCloud. Although Fox McCloud, he's got an armbar on a Chris Jericho, and he's got that thing cinched in tight on a Chris Jericho. Oh, but Chris Jericho actually found a way to get out. So yeah, that's the experience of Chris Jericho. So you're going to have to do more than that to Jericho if you're going to beat him, as he connects with a neckbreaker on a Fox McCloud. And a back suplex on a Fox McCloud. And an elbow smash right to Fox McCloud on the left arm. An arm wringer flip, and... ooh, and a knee right to the arm. I mean, if you take out his arm, he won't be able to fight back, will Fox McCloud, as he kicks out at 1. So Chris Jericho is doing the smart thing. He's wrestling Fox McCloud. And a knife edge chop, and now what's he doing? A running bulldog onto Fox McCloud. 1. No. A 1 count on Fox McCloud. And then a tie-up, which Fox actually wins, but countered by Jericho. Ooh, and a nice Hurricane Rana onto Chris Jericho. Ooh, and a nice a kick to the back of the head of Chris Jericho. And a running bulldog onto Chris Jericho. Turnabout is fair play. And another head scissors takedown onto Chris Jericho. And wait, what's wrong with Chris Jericho? I think that might have woken him up. I don't know. And then a back suplex onto Chris Jericho. Wait. What's he? Oh, he's got the ozone lock. The ozone lock onto Chris Jericho. And he's got that thing cinched in tight. And Chris Jericho needs to use his feet to get to the ropes. Otherwise, this could be over. And Chris Jericho is going to have to tap out. I mean, so close to the ropes, but not close enough to break the hold, as Fox McCloud forced Chris Jericho to submit. So, congratulations to Fox McCloud for beating Chris Jericho. And I have to say, Chris Jericho is the man who considers himself the best at what he does, or the best in the world at what he does. And the winner is Fox McCloud. I mean, this should definitely give Fox McCloud plenty of momentum, especially having finally settled his differences with Mr. McMahon. But folks, we still got more matches yet to come, so stay tuned. They'll be coming up right after this.